Hello folks, good evening and welcome to Attingham Park, the scene of the £5 million challenge, where we tried to kick this off in a live stream and failed for various reasons, but never mind, we're here and we're going. I'd like to introduce you to our yard. We are in the northeast corner really. We have a lot of land around the east side of the map there, but our yard is based at field 27 and we've got some work to do. We have oilseed rape that's ready to go. We have winter barley that's ready to go, but we're not going to be doing that this evening. That can be for tomorrow because we've got silage bales that we need to wrap. So we're going to load up a couple of loads and see how we get on. JCB's pounding away over here. And we need to make some decisions, frankly. We are currently £5 million in debt, but you can see we've still got a bit of working capital of £481,000. And that is to help us get everything set up that we need to establish ourselves here, really. So we currently have cows, we currently have sheep, we currently have chickens. We have a little bit of infrastructure as well. But we don't have all the machines we need. We don't have a direction of how we're going to make this money and what steps we're going to take. So we need to figure this all out. And that's where you're going to come into play as well. I would love for us to generate some rules for this challenge together. We can think about these in the stream. You can put some ideas you may have in the comments down below. And also, more crucially, when Attingham Park is available for everybody, we will be looking into this being a dedicated server some way, somehow. But that's a long time down the road. Yeah, we need to get the challenge going. So we already have, just down there at the Massey, all parked up already. I'm going to stick this trailer over here somewhere. And we're going to get loading up, really. We were going to do all of this and a bit more actually in the stream today. I had a great idea of how we're going to get going, but alas, it wasn't to be. Excellent stuff there. And we can, we'll get ourselves going. So, let's see. It's a beautiful evening here, at least. That's the one thing we've got going for ourselves. And we're just going to try and spike these two like that. And away we go. So yeah, we need some rules for this challenge. We need to be able to identify how we're going to make this work. Is there going to be a time frame? £5 million is a lot to pay off there. But I think more crucially, we just need rules that we have to stick by so we don't go crazy. Perhaps we don't go crazy spending too much money, or we don't go crazy in an effort to try and repay this. But what are those rules going to be? Let me know what you think. I have a few suggestions of my own, which I think I'm going to leave to the next stream there so we can run through them all and really develop it a little bit more and put some meat to it. But what I also think we'll be doing is when we do make any key crucial decisions, they'll be made either they'll be made in a live stream there, and we'll have a video or a short video just after to review on a Monday as well. So that's the plan. But yeah, this is going to be hopefully going to be a good run series. By the time we do get to make it into a multiplayer series, however that's going to work, it's going to be great. It should be set up, it should be established there. We should have lots to do. I have a few scripts on here right now, which would mean it would be PC only as it stands. But we'll need to see. Aiming to play with that for that realism really, so it will make it challenging, but we'll see how we get on. But for right now, we've just got to get going. We need to get started by ensuring that all of this silage gets wrapped up so we can start to ferment it. And then we can have some feed. We need to make some hay. We've got plenty of grassland as it stands right now, some of which I would imagine is going to get plowed over at some point, so we can we're going to have to move back a bit so we can get some more arable crops in the ground for next year. But all this will come. We're just going to drop you about there. We go. But yeah, it's looking good ultimately. I'm excited for it. I think this is a great map to do it on there. Plenty of opportunities. This new version of the map has placeable areas or buildings that can be removed. Every single building that you see here on the map has been turned into a placeable mod. So you can delete any building and you can add in your own building there where you want to, which I think will be something that really lends itself to us moving forward. I myself have put a new bridge into here as well to help us to access some of our ground, and I think that will be excellent. It's going to be really allow us to push forward. All right, we're not doing too much stacking here, so I think just doing the bit of this, a bit of that. Keep that one there for now. What have we got left over here? Still plenty. We'll take these. Is that a single? No, it's double. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, quite a few silage bales if you're considering those 0 fertilizer on here. It's done all right for itself. You know what? No, they're not quite stacked very well. We'll leave that. Still plenty of bales to pick up though. Like I said, it's going to be a busy little time to get these wrapping, but no better way to do it than just ticking along through in the beautiful evening sunshine. And then we'll be good to go. Of course, there are various different options you could have always with things like with the amount of grass we're making. We don't need to probably consume that much. So in theory, you could just sell it. But again, these are some of the rules I want us to think about. How realistic do we need to play here? How deep do we need to go? I don't particularly like the idea, for example, of selling all of the silage off to make money. So, you know, we got to think about things like that. So we can piece all this together over time. There you go. Wonderful stuff. Excellent. We'll be all stacked up, ready to go. So this is just me kind of bringing you a little bit of progress here. We've got combining to do. We've got lots of bales to stack. We've got some more grass to cut, hay to make, and lots of other things happening as well. So we'll keep cracking along with this, really. See how we get on there, and we'll bring you along for the ride as ever. One thing I will show you, though, before we put any more bales on, and if I can just see it from over here. We've got to go back over towards the river. That'd been a little bit industrious, really. We'll stick this about here. We take out the drone here. You'll see this land on our left here is ours. Quite a lot of it as well. Quite a lot of grassland actually as well that we really didn't have any way to get into. And the land up the top there, everything you can see around here is ours. This forest to our left is ours as well. We might look to maybe harvest that at some point. Perhaps when the platinum DLC comes in, if we're still going with it. Put some more trees down around here as well. Maybe reclaim some of this land. Because 22 doesn't look like much of a field. But we couldn't access it until now. Now I've put a bridge in. And what a bridge. So this is going to be our access point over to our new ground. And as you can see here, there's quite a few fields that 17, 18, 19, 22 and 23 were completely cut off. So now we have this lovely little bridge in that allows us to get through. Sacrificed a little bit of the field in the corner here, but I think it's all worthwhile. I think it looks pretty darn good. So this is going to be where we have to come through. So that's the first decision I made. A little bit of money spent on the infrastructure there to allow us to really push forward, and we'll see. But as you can tell, we've got lots of fields that are ready to go, so we need to try and get going with this as soon as possible. Join me for a live stream on Saturday coming where we'll try and dig into this a little bit more and see how we get on. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please do leave them down below there. Leave any suggestions down below that you may have for rules as well on how we can set this challenge and what we can live by. I'm all ears. Until next time though, thank you very much for watching. This has just been the quickest little update from Attingham Park as the £5 million challenge gets underway, and we'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.